The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Yellow.
Ritter with it after the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Go.
Young. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now a first down throw for Young. This is complete. It's Baldwin. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game.
There he goes, right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
This 2nd and 4.
Yellow, one.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Young on 3rd down. Flushed out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Here comes Grant on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Ritter back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Black shot.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 46 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Allen. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. You talk about this Falcon defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. They find some open field here. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Now Allen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll try to throw now. Young. That's caught by Mingo, right side. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yellow, go. Opposite, green. Ready, ready.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Stick. Mega. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Looking deep here from Mooney. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Ready?
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Ready.
The play fake. Now Young. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Big play there. 64 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he could actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Young sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
38.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Young off the play fake. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Kayvon Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Ready, go. Cut.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be Falcon football.
Here we go.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 26. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Slide through. Cut.
Ritter to throw it. Finding Kyle Pitts running the slant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And room there to work it inside the 25. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. Flush to his right. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Cut. Black block. Throw. 52. Ready.
They'll run. And this is Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation, well, they tried it, didn't get it. I still think it was the right play.
At their own 18-yard line.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
2nd and 6.
Ready.
Here's Allen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On the ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Now inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle they go. Allen. the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
22 needles. Set.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. Rolling to his right. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Well, he bought as much time as he could there, but eventually his clock expired.
It certainly did because they were bootlegging him out of the pocket. And I think he had some indecision as whether to run or throw. And that indecision, it wound up costing him in a big way.
Ritter now on 2nd down. And this is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. They'll roll him out right. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Young quickly to the flat. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The return from his end zone is Grant. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Ready up. Hut, hut.
They go play action. Young. This is Smith with a grab. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Young on first down. Blitz coming and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5 and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Blue, striker. Striker, striker.
Ritter now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this one?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock again. Yet at the same time, you also have to want pell-mell like you win 2 minutes. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute playback. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. Once the ball was snapped, that was an override on a mission. Coach is lucky that put him and picked up 5 yards.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Young. He gets this one to Hubbard complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. Young keeps it moving right. And now look at this. Big gain by Fuller. The lineman on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sideline or getting down at the end of the play. But he's got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want the quarterback taking care of himself.
2nd and 10. Ritter will set up the throw.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. He's got the momentum now. One completion, two incompletions. They're going for more.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Ritter. It's taken in, but it's been tight end. And overhead is across midfield and inside the 45. First down is Ritter. On the 4-yard two-match that time, it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense is just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of.
That is intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work, it's a great technique. And playing the action, catching the ball when he's in place. He's helping us team to win huge.
nigga spinning weekends on the island in the fall. 24 be shining when I'm riding, cause I'm dress it up and make it real fun.
Young. Sharp, but it's intercepted. Calvin Jones picking it up. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any better from there. They're trailing big here in this fourth quarter. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Dropped it. That's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw. That's out wide for Robinson. And a marking down penalty to the 10. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight up a lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fill up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dope in the stash. In Italy, got too far, hoes they DM me. Draw the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real, keep it 100, just be real. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek. Percocet, I saw my baby chill with me. Them niggas that running up at them say nothing. Them niggas that care for me. I guess I can't have my shit on fleek. The niggas feeling that daddy for me. I'm a dog in my cheek. I'm about to fall off your feet. I'm with the riches. My bitch, she walk around like she Christian. I got some break in the air. They think I'm running like the game of 10. It's simple, I play with them. Mama says she's box on my body, no typical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Back of them cookies is medical. Cocaine, codeine, cocaine and lean is terrible. I think I'm landing on never. After that's when they give them my schedule. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dope in the stash. In Italy, got too far, hoes they DM me. Draw the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real, keep it 100, just be real. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek. I know these niggas get sick of me. Chase my neck cause I'm ill for peace. I don't need like a freestyle for free. I put in the key and I ride to me. I don't need come out the house for free. I pay a nigga to drive for me. Yeah, you couldn't even go sign for me. I do what I want cause I'm signed to me. I get the bag. They get the bag cause the code in the head. Stop the compare, y'all keep me laugh. Need to rehab, I'm addicted to cash. Convertible walk, convertible top. My dope got a vertical, look at that. She rap so good that I graduated. They had to hate it. Don't fuck with them niggas, they plastic, baby. A trapper, baby. I rap what I own on my masters, baby. It's tragic, baby. I pull up and fuck up the cash, baby. A savage, baby. I'm killing these niggas for casket, baby.
Back to the back of the jack in the club, and then I let the smack in the school, and knock on the door. So happening, no, the summer, the fall. It was me, the summer, JD, and the roof. They wanted to just cut the team, came down, the whole thing, and split this place. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. Niggas got to keep his foot kicked, his game, hit the green. I'm feeling like the beans, I'm allergic to diamonds, and it gets to me. Point blank, take things, you away from the heart. Like that's why these are stakes, I you know. You can get the fucking matter. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles. And a good job by the Falcons figuring out their two-point play and using it. It's interesting how people use this strategy nowadays. It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it? It's really part of everyone's strategy.
We ride on their backs like every day. Big beats, hit streets, see gangsters rolling. Their parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
The party don't start till I walk in, and I usually don't leave until the day ends. But in the meantime, in between time, you work your thing, I work mine. I've been putting down here since '83, since the Lake Show MD rivalry. We're from the bad ice, face to feet.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Flash to his right. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
That's my house. I disconnect the cables and turn the lights out. And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills, I pay that. I love you, mom, everything. See, I ain't gonna want to play down. She wanna rip your skirt, that's before my lawyer lay down. She never got a chance to hear my side story. She had Miss Rod, I got her child birthday, I ain't invited. It's biting. She wrote a good book, say when I call you. You can spend that later when I call you.
Percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted. And now look at this. They're running up to have 3 more little insult to injury here late in the game.
Got special things going on. You say it's bubbling. We say it's around. Hope that we feel this way forever. You can paint a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. This Jackson, not a 9,
if I'm lying by. The quickest muscles going on my mouth and now decline. King me queen, then the puppy love thing together. Dream about that crib with the good.